Hi there, my name's Bacon Steve. I run the bacon company here in Matakana, called the Matakana Bacon Company. That's in New Zealand, proudly making nitrate-free, sugar-free bacon. Well, it's the 24th of March 2020 and it's the first day of the lockdown due to the devastating virus that's going around the world. So I thought I'd try and do a daily vlog, being a very small business owner and a very boutique business owner, just to sort of highlight what it's like trying to run a business in this time. And already today I noticed when I came into the village early this morning, the amount of cars, I've never seen that many amount of cars at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I guess right, everyone was panic buying at the local, there's a little tiny mini supermarket in this village because it is a very, very small village, but every supermarket around the country is just being swamped with shoppers, totally unnecessarily, all standing in queues like half a metre apart, being let in gradually. I'm seeing it online. The supermarket's going to remain open, all essential services will remain open, petrol stations, hospitals, veterinarians, food supplies, they're all going to stay open. So why the panic buying, I've no idea. Maybe it's for the liquor, maybe it's for the beer, I'm not sure. But anyway, came down the village and couldn't believe how many cars there were, so I thought we'd take a walk over to the local 4 Square supermarket. It's a little tiny village one, only about 4 aisles, very small. I supply them with my bacon and we'll just see what the situation is. Well, there's not a lot of bacon left. That's my bacon, empty. I'll have to go and make some more right now. It's all the bacon gone. I suppose bacon's going to be a high demand product when you're in lockdown, in isolation at home. You see here all the beef's gone, the lamb's gone, there's a lonely packet of sausages there. Pork fennel though, and they're on special. Not a lot. No silver fern lamb, no mince, no beef. Since the announcement yesterday, it's just got stripped. Yeah. Toilet rolls. Why the massive demand for toilet rolls? Oh, look at that, some double length brand. A couple of those left. Certainly no wipes or sanitizer or anything like that. People still spill the milk. Liquor cabinet hasn't been completely slammed yet. There's some beers left. I'll have to come and get some later. And plenty of wine.
It's important.
Yeah. This is like gold. Coffee.
Stay alive.
There was me thinking I'm going to have to buy coffee at the BP.
No.
Cheers, guys.
Stay alive. Stay soon.
Yeah, this is a very extremely worrying time. My very, very few staff members I've had to let go for the time being, and I'm going to try and make all the bacon myself. Like I said, I'm a very small business, only making about 400 or 500 packets a week. Demand seems to have gone through the roof, and maybe I'm thinking that at first I thought everyone was just panic buying, but then obviously now that everyone's on lockdown, having to stay home, perhaps they're cooking breakfast a lot more at home, so it's understandable that the bacon disappears off the shelves faster. I only supply about 10 stores around Auckland, 6 Farrow Fresh supermarkets. They're kind of like your more natural supermarket shop, lots of organic produce and things like that, and boutique foods that you won't find in your general supermarket. I only supply 2 large supermarkets, and again, because I'm a boutique provider, I wanted a boutique lifestyle. I didn't want to be making bacon every hour of the day. I already work most days of the week. The fun part of this job was the village farmers market that we have every Saturday. It's famous, the Matakana village farmers market, and I think last Saturday was probably the last day. Certainly the last day I will be there. I don't think I'll be. I used to serve, bacon rolls and bacon butties and things like that, but I don't think that's essential right now. And it's also classed as takeaway food, so I don't know where that fits. Probably not allowed. But I'd rather look after me and my staff anyway and stay safe, so I won't be there. But that's almost half my income just gone. The New Zealand government has put in a lot of things in place. I need to get online to the worker income site so that I can get a lump sum payment to at least look after my staff for the next 12 weeks. I need to get onto that ASAP. Again, just another task to do, and as a small business owner, anybody out there who knows will know how busy we are. So this is day one. The official first day for the complete lockdown is tomorrow, so there are still cafes and stuff open today, one or two serving coffee and that, and getting rid of last stock and things, but tomorrow they'll all have to close, and it'll just be essential services. And in this village that means just the little supermarket, just the petrol station, the pub will close, all the cafes will close, all the restaurants will close. Matakana is a very touristy area. You get a lot of tourists up here. We haven't had any tourists for a few weeks, but there was a few around. But most of our tourism comes from Auckland, day visitors from the big city, because we're only 1 hour north of Auckland. And there'll be nothing for them to come for. So unless they've got a holiday home up here and they want to do their isolation in the holiday home, don't think we'll see them, and we can't sell them anything anyway, so our hands are tied. So I'll be concentrating now just on the wholesale side of the business, just making sure these supermarkets are supplied. This is what I'm going to do today, is just make a hell of a lot of bacon. I might show you a little bit of the process in another video. But today I really need to get as much made as I can so I can get off early in the morning. I was going to deliver this afternoon, but I've just been looking online and every supermarket has got lines and queues, and I don't want to be going in there merchandising the shelves while the place is packed. I'll rather do it very early tomorrow morning or at night tomorrow, hopefully when it's a bit quieter. I've got to think of my own health, and I don't want to be around. I do have a face mask and I do wear the gloves all the time. So I'm taking all the precautions that I can. Do have the hand sanitizer in the delivery van. But this is day one. I'm extremely anxious. The shop that you're in now used to double as the bacon butty shop, so it was a food service open every day. That income is completely gone. I have to shut that down. So it is just what's behind me around the back, which is the processing plant for the bacon. The smoker and the chop cutter and the vacuum packer and the chillers with all the gear in. So that's all I'll be doing now. The front door will be locked. Nobody can come in. That's obvious for obvious reasons. I don't want people coming in. I don't want to serve bacon butties if people are going to be, if the virus is going to spread around. Because making fresh food at the back and beautiful bacon, I don't want any contamination whatsoever. It's looking at overseas and looking at the China experience and that, I think we'll be lucky to see the other side of this within the 4 weeks like they're hoping for. I think it's going to take longer, at least 8 to 12 weeks. However, we've just come out of summer and we're going into in autumn now, or fall as you say in America. This is going into our winter and flu season now, whereas the Northern Hemisphere are going into their summer season. You guys should come out of it a bit sooner, hopefully. And I just pray that Europe gets through this. It's really struggling at the moment. Yesterday we were told that we had 102 cases now, and it looks like we have our first few cases of community spread. And I always said that's it, once community spread starts, let's just shut down, and the government did yesterday. So good on the government for making the bold move and getting it done. We're right behind them. We're all going to try and support each other. New Zealand's a great place for doing that. I'm offering people who are isolated and staying at home just to give me a ring here in the shop, and I'll deliver the bacon to their homes free. No face-to-face, I'll just leave a little invoice for them and they can just pay me later online. If they don't want to go out, I'd rather they didn't come to the shop because I'm not supposed to be open anyway, but I can do deliveries, but it'll just be to the door and no face-to-face. We all do that sort of thing around here. Everyone's helping each other out and doing the shopping for the elderly and things like that. We're all trying to do our bit. It's very early days, so I'm still a little bit stunned. This is the first day really on my own in here. Just going to listen to the radio all day, and I'm just going to cut and pack bacon as fast as I can. I'll probably end up running out. My operation is a dry cured operation, so from the moment the pork comes in its raw form, it's 2 weeks before it's ready to go out into the market and packed, because of the dry curing for over a week, doing the sea salt rub, doing the smoke, then drying it further for another 5 days before cutting and packing. It's a long process, so it's not like I can just make more. I can order more pork for 2 weeks from now. That's all I can do. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep doing what I do now, because I don't want to overload myself. I want to keep me and my family safe, so I don't want to overload. I don't want to be here 7 days a week at this sort of stage. I just want to get out as much as I can and support my customers as much as I can. So I'm going to try and do these vlogs each day if I can, and then upload it when I get home tonight. So that's the plan. If you want to follow me, follow me. It's the Matakana Bacon Company, and be up on the website, on YouTube, sorry, on YouTube, Matakana Bacon Company, and well, you know that, you're watching it now. I'm losing the plot, you see, that's what happens when you get stressed. If you're watching this now, you're watching it on YouTube, so feel free to subscribe if you want to. This is brand new, not done anything like this on this site before. I've done a few travel vlogs in my time, but I won't be travelling this year, so that's no point, so get to use my little travel vlog camera anyway. I will see you tomorrow.